Breaking news, my wonderful people, it is happening. Olusegun Obasanjo, Babangida, mentioned as Showore's revealed Peter Obi's godfathers. Hello, my wonderful people. It is becoming, a real concern to, former politicians with regards to the likes of the political gladiators that are really, in the contest to become Nigerian's president. And so the likes of Babangida and, Olusegun Obasanjo want Nigeria safe from the claws of those who are currently holding it in captivity or who wants to hold it in captivity and are secretly, according to Showore, supporting Peter Obi. Well, it is becoming a real point of call. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Obasanjo Babangida mentioned as Showore reveals Peter Obi's God's fathers. Peter Obi continued to battle allegations from his political opponents ahead of the 2023 general elections. One of such opponents is Omoyele Showore, Showore continues to battle him down. The presidential candidates of the African Action Congress, a relatively unknown left-wing political party, Showore in a social post alleged that Peter Obi is being supported by retired military generals, including 3 former heads of state. The presidential candidate of African Action Congress and publisher of SAR reporters, Omoyele Showore, has alleged that some of the northern elders and former heads of states are backing Peter Obi presidential bid. The AAC presidential candidate listed 3 former heads of state, Olusegun Obasanjo, Ibrahim Babangida, and Abdulsalim Abubakar as godfathers of Peter Obi. Omoyele says if Peter Obi wins, it's because these people are supporting him immensely. He also mentioned a former National Security Advisor, Aliyu, and the current Northern Elder Forum Chairman, Ango Abdurrahim. Olusegun Obasanjo, Ibrahim Babangida, Abdulsalim Abubakar, Ango, Peter Obi's godfather, the people that real Nigerians are the one fronting for him. May it never happen, Omoyele Showore has written. The post has generated a lot of reactions on Facebook as some have spoken for and some against Omoyele Showore. May God give us wisdom and show us who to vote. And that one says, go and sit down, Omoyele Showore, you are jealous. I mean, the reactions has been some have been very left-wing and others have been middle range and others to the very right wing. And in fact, it's cutting across the lines of divide as to who is who and what people stands for and what have you. Omoyele Showore, is the Action Congress, African Action Congress presidential candidate, and in fact, he has been speaking against Peter Obi. Anything Peter Obi does, he brings it out and make it known that Peter Obi is not somebody Nigerians should vote, blah 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 blah. I mean, he's gone all around trying to prove it very closely that Nigerians are being deceived. In fact, he called Peter Obi all kinds of derogatory names, insisting to Nigerians that they will be making a huge mistake by supporting the candidacy of Peter Obi. Well, this is what we are hearing. Again, like we will say, it is hearsay. We don't know the truth. This is election year and election time, and everybody has got, one thing to say about the opponent. Everybody wants to, say what they think, to ensure that the other person does not have, a free way, and they're doing everything to undermine the other person so that they can, come out as the knight in shining armor Well, we don't know. We know that Peter Obi is one person a lot of Nigerian youth feels that he could possibly bring about change. I mean, most of his words towards what is going on, he has been questioning government. In fact, one of his recent posts really got to me. I mean, they tell you there's no money, but they keep buying new cars for House of Representative and all in government. So where is the money coming from? And yet lecturers cannot be paid for students to go back to school. So when you think about this, it's really something to really give a thought on as to what is really happening. How come there are really no sincere, honest, true in terms of those who are leading us? It feels very much like they can't be bothered by what is going on with, Nigerians. Omoyele Sowore has said former heads of states are supporting Peter Obi, hence the massive wave of support that is getting, him just, being accepted all across the country is because a very strong personality are right behind him. Well, again, like we said, these are all allegations. There is really no substance to it, so to say, because if you truly have a proof in the court of law, it doesn't stand or weigh in. If you're going to say somebody stole your thing, you have to prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Otherwise, such a case can be binned. I mean, sent away. That's what I mean to say. They can just bin it. The judge will say, well, you've not been able to substantially proven to this court that blah, 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 blah is your reason for this very allegations that has been made. And in the court of law is not tenable. Okay, and if it's not tenable, nobody will pay attention to it. Elections are around the corner, and we're going to be getting more and more and more regarding all the presidential candidates. So get ready, you're going to get real more. Okay, but the truth of the matter is we have to do our personal homework, make sure we know those we are voting for. Don't just vote any Tom, Dick, and Harry and think that Nigeria is just going to, Nigeria is going to fall in place. No, we have to be intentional. We have to go for it, and we have to make sure that every one of us do that which is absolutely right and necessary in our own capacity to ensure that, we bring Nigeria to where it ought to be with our decision being made. We will see. I mean, anyone that is really truly deserving, Nigerians will vote, and we hope that the vote will count. Anyway, my wonderful people, what do you think? It is high time we begin to, give serious precedence to what really matters so that we can move forward. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. Bye for now.